Yo, what is up, guys, and welcome to this new podcast called What's Happening. In this podcast, we just ask each other what's happening. So, what's happening? Everything good?
Nah, I just got divorced this year.
Well, that's it. I will hope you guys enjoyed it. We will all see you next week.
Bye
Please
bye.
like, share, subscribe. Yeah, imagine if we actually
Of
stop.
course. That would be
That'd be
epic.
something.
Big brain
And
moves.
like, like, based on how 2020 is going, I wouldn't even be surprised, to be
No
honest.
one would be.
But speaking about 2020, talk about let's talk a little about how 2020 has been, and no, let's talk about the future, because we're all this futuristic. Let's talk about how 2020 is gonna shape up our 2021. I'll let you go first.
Thank you. I think people got little more meaningful with themselves. They understood more about themselves. So I mean, thoda there would be little more sanity among human beings in 2021.
Wow, I didn't know we
Hopefully,
were just diving into the deep end. All right, okay.
they understand. They understand.
I don't know. Do they?
Huh?
Do they? I hope they do.
They would come on. They would connect to me on deeper level, on the spiritual level, heart to heart level. They would understand.
You know what? Fine. So I was just gonna start with just some random jokes, like they're gonna work from home, students are gonna learn from home, like all the e-learning and stuff like that. But raw, okay, you just literally threw us into the deep end. Okay, that works too, I guess.
You know,
So yeah,
I like my levels set correctly.
moving on. Like I was
Second
saying,
thing, second thing I would say. Then I'll give you a chance. Come on,
go
let me
on,
complete.
go on.
Yeah. Okay. Second thing, it's not like the corona was gonna go away on like 1st January 2021. It's gonna stay. I
I
don't
wish
know
it
why we
could.
have.
I wish it
uh,
could.
It's
That'd be
not a
something.
yearly. It's not a
That'd be
yearly package,
something.
no.
No,
It's
it's
not a
just
year.
no, it's just like a start of a new decade. It's just a slap on the head. Don't waste it like you did with the last decade. It's just a slap on the head, and it just goes away in the
What do you
like
mean?
during 1st January. That's it. So everyone can be a little more appreciative towards the next decade. Imagine the humanity. If this would happen every 10 years, imagine how far the humanity would go. They would be like, okay, we need to be productive because we're literally gonna have a whole spare year of being lazy and not doing anything. But now, knowing us, we would probably be like in 2030, we would probably be so productive. Like, even during COVID, we would be expecting it to hit, and then we'd be like even more productive from home. We're big
We
brains, you
have
know.
been productive. Come on, we have been productive in COVID. Like many people are working from home. Students are learning.
Yeah.
I mean, I have been good, like
Talk
productive
about
and
speak for yourself, but okay.
see, there are always gonna be six. Okay, the one who is productive, the one who is not productive, the one who will not do anything despite of no pandemic or anything. Even if God come to them and like work, they are like, no, we won't.
You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. So,
Like,
another thing, people have actually been learning different skills. I mean, they might not be good skills, but they're definitely skills whatsoever. Take this podcast for example. We
exactly,
started this because we had way too much time in our hand.
exactly, and we were
Ex-
wasting it in doing wrong shit
yeah,
rather than doing positive shit. So
exactly. We have too much time in our hand, and that is why we have this podcast. So I hope you guys
even we
enjoy
have too
this.
much even we have too much internet, too much, you know, too much
Yeah,
information
too much
available
of
for
spare
us.
time. Too much of spare time. Yeah, one more
Exactly,
thing, students actually can learn through internet. Like in
exactly.
okay, so I can agree. I can admit that most of the developed countries have e-learning, but most of the developing countries they don't have this, where students can just pop up their phone or just have video lectures or even video lectures which are offline, which students can watch at any time. Most of those students don't even have that, but hopefully from now on that will change. I just hope they do. Another thing, people actually learn how to cook. They might not be good cooks, but it's good enough that they don't die of food poisoning, which leads to people being actually economically more viable. Imagine spending your money wisely. Imagine actually doing that. People are doing that in 2020.
I would like to add couple of things here, starting from
Like
the
what?
student thing to the cooking thing and then to the economic thing.
Go
The
on.
student thing.
Maybe
Okay, so I
maybe we
have been,
started this podcast because we don't have any money. Economy.
of course, I will come to that. Okay,
Yeah, we're
first
just
of all, the
crashing down on the first episode.
okay,
Go on.
okay, the student thing. I have been attending all my classes over the internet this year, and you know what, the data or the device has not been much of a problem for me, but the main problem for a middle class urban population is teachers. They do not know how to teach over internet. They
Oh
start
yeah.
teaching and it
Most of the
goes
teachers,
off.
they don't even know how to operate technology. Like say Zoom for example. It's a
Exactly.
disaster.
And we cannot blame them for it. They are
But no,
almost my.
but when I pranked crash your Zoom class, that teacher knew how
Yes.
to kick me out.
Yeah,
He knew how to
because
kick
that
me
teacher
out.
is young. Because that teacher is young, maybe in his late 20s or early 30s. But all my other teachers are of my father's or mother's age, or
So
maybe
I should
more
have
than
joined
that.
a lecture where the teacher is old and don't know how to operate technology. That just
Yeah.
makes me sound evil, you know.
You know what? Someone
Go
someone
on.
tried to crash elder teachers meeting, and she did not know how to remove them, so वो वहाँ they
I
were
don't
there
even know
only,
if
and
yeah.
they cursed that teacher. I mean, that's a very shitty thing to do.
Yeah,
Fun
that's
of
just
their
sad.
play.
Like
Yeah,
pranks
that's
on the other side, but that's just sad. Okay,
yeah,
moving on to the economic part. Have you been saving
yeah,
up money?
economic. Yeah, what?
Have you been saving up recently during Corona?
I haven't been earning. What? How can I save it? I haven't been earning,
Maybe
and
that's
I've
why
been
we
spending
started this
way much on food.
podcast.
Maybe I do not expect to earn anything from this
Oh no,
podcast.
we
I'm gonna
never.
be
The
honest.
way we are starting this like first episode
Exactly.
based on this, we are
Uh,
never getting monetized. Like we're not even getting any viewers, let alone pre-monetized. So just speak your
exactly.
mind freely.
Enjoy ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. Just go on.
Yeah. So, and I have been spending rather much rather than saving up.
Really?
Of course, the food and everything. I am like in my house 24 hours, so I'm gonna eat every 2 hours. I wanna eat something good, and then I wanna eat healthy after 15 days. Eating healthy is expensive, and then after 15 days of diet, I wanna go out and eat. Now think what's that happening? What's happening there?
For anyone watching, I can confirm I do not have such bad habits. Please, this is only hers. It's all her fault. I am not involved. We don't even live in the same city, please. I'm not involved. Speaking about economics, let's not bore
Uh,
them. Speaking about money, here's a fun fact of the day. Yay! You're supposed to get
ha ha ha
excited.
ha ha.
Yay!
Yay!
So, oh, hang on, I forgot the fact. So, the most common used currency in the whole world is the US dollars, and more than two-thirds of the $100 American bills are currently outside of the US. How crazy is that? But no, we do
Super
not have to
crazy.
discuss anything about it. That's it. That's the fun
Okay.
fact of the day.
Okay,
Oh
I can
wait,
also provide a fun fact. I also have a fun fact.
go on,
Okay, about
go on.
currency. So we all know that paper currency was first invented in China, and
Uh
then
huh.
whole world borrowed from China. Now
Uh huh.
China is having digital currency.
Uh
They are
huh.
gone all cashless. There are some cities where people do not have cash literally. It's just in the pixels,
Wait,
the
for real?
digital currency. Yeah, for real. There are cities where you have this phone. You step out of your house, you unlock a cycle. You just scan and pay. Then you sit on a cafe. You reserve the table beforehand, and then you just pay. Then you go to a mall. You just pay. You just scan and it's paid. They do not use cash. And China is one of the leading. It is the leading country in terms of currency, and I guess
I'm
in a
not
week
sure. I'm not sure. Praising
I am
China in 2020 is such a good
it's
move, you
I'm
know.
not praising China, they're
Not
just
sure
doing
about
this.
that one,
They're just
Chief. Not sure. You know what? Swiftly moving on. Yeah, I was literally gonna. This is how I was gonna start the podcast. I was gonna ask you some random would you rather question. I just googled them, so yeah, it's new to me too. So here's one: would you rather lose the ability to read or lose the ability to speak? So, which one would you rather not have?
let me think about it. Would I
Wha-
rather lose the
it-
ability to speak or ability to
Read.
2,000 years later.
would I rather lose the ability to read or would I okay I would lose the ability to speak because I can always write and express myself. I can draw and express myself. But if I
You would rather lose the ability to speak. Are you mad? Are you
yeah
mad? No,
no
no, look at me, look at me, look at me, look
why
at
do
me,
we
no man.
speak?
Are you mad?
Why do we speak? Why do we speak?
Because I can speak because I chose to lose the
Why?
ability to read. That's why I can speak. Shut up. You just chose that you can't speak. Why are you speaking? Shush. Write, you know what? Write me a letter. I'll wait for it. I'll wait for it to arrive after a week during post. No, I'm gonna turn off my internet. I'll wait for your post to arrive after a week. Please write me a letter. You don't have to speak for the rest of this podcast since you chose the ability. No, since you choose to lose the ability to speak.
Do you know or do you even realize that you are silencing a woman over the internet?
Do not play that card on me. You chose that yourself. You brought that upon yourself.
You made me choose. You
Okay,
misogynist
and
young man.
I only gave you two options. Excuse me, I am being framed here
Why are only men giving women options?
because I'm the
Why
one
can't we
who
choose for
googled this.
ourselves?
Because I'm the one who has these topics written. So yeah, shut up. So you would rather lose the ability to speak? Alright.
Yes.
Guys, we're gonna have another host from next week onwards. I'm gonna find a new one who can actually speak for once. But yeah, just
And
tolerate
record
this
for
one for this
twice.
week.
Second time.
Yeah.
Insider's
So
joke. No mind.
wait, this doesn't make any sense.
What?
Would you rather be covered in fur or covered in scales? So would you rather be a chicken or a fish? Just the outside appearances.
I'll be covered in the skills because then I can go in the water and still
Having
live.
scales doesn't grant you the ability to go inside water.
At least to some
Whale,
extent, no? Okay, I have learned in my food.
whales don't have scales. Sharks don't have scales. Just the fish you eat have scales.
I don't eat fish, so sorry.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So yeah, that was a dumb one. Hang on, let me ask.
Okay, one more thing. Okay, can we not make it 1 hour long and just 40 minutes long?
Okay, but you're gonna have to hurry up.
Yeah, just yeah, whatever.
So, would you rather always be 10 minutes late or always be 20 minutes early?
I'll be 20 minutes earlier because I'm always 40 minutes late everywhere. Everywhere. Even in the exams, I'm 10 minutes late. So I'll be 20 minutes earlier.
I'd still choose to be 20 minutes early because I hate making anyone wait. I would rather wait myself. Like I don't mind waiting half an hour. I'd do that. But making
See,
someone wait for 5 minutes just makes me feel guilty. I don't know why.
okay, mutual feelings there, but I cannot pinpoint the reason why I'm always late.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, last one. Would you would you rather Oh, this is a good one. Would you rather the aliens that make first contact be robotic or organic?
I would want them to be organic because at least they would have some limitations because nature's always put some limitation. But with the robots, they can be if they are robots, aliens, and coming to the Earth, they are highly advanced civilization, and I don't know if we are ready yet to face such challenge. Yeah.
I mean, they're trying to invade my world. We have guns. I'm just saying. I'm just
No, no.
saying we
Repeat,
have guns.
repeat, repeat.
Are they trying to invade our world illegally? Did they ask for
Maybe.
permission? And did they
See, see,
ask for
see.
permission? Excuse me, no. Did they ask for permission? They're
Maybe
trying to
they are
invade our
coming
world
for good,
illegally. I say
or
kick
maybe
them out. I say kick them out.
I would say prefer moderate way, the middle way. Don't
Yeah,
let them
because
enter fully,
if they
but
are advanced enough if they are
then we
advanced
cannot
enough to
keep them out.
make
No.
no yeah, if they are advanced enough to come to our world, they're advanced enough to kick our asses. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah, exactly. That's
It's
my
as simple as that. Funny you say that. Speaking about aliens, do you think aliens are real? And let me be clear, I'm not talking about some microorganism or some bacteria in some other world or Mars. I'm actually talking about aliens, civilizations smart enough to communicate between themselves like we do between us. Those
I don't
kinds of
think.
alien.
See, I think aliens are there, but if you're gonna tell me about the highly advanced civilizations, no.
They
I
don't
think.
have to be highly advanced. We consider ourselves highly advanced, but when we see in the grand scales of things, we're still not advanced enough. We can't even visit our neighboring planet yet.
Okay, so my viewpoint on that is there are aliens like us only on
Okay.
our level,
Okay.
and like there are some parallel universes or parallel time dimensions going on, like that scene in that movie Space something on the Amazon Prime, Interstellar.
Interstellar, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, Interstellar. So same way that our time is folded, and we can go through time, but we are not yet equipped enough. So there are multiple civilizations, and maybe we are living as in humans, or maybe just even we are living parallelly.
Yeah,
And maybe,
my brain isn't even advanced enough to think about all this parallel dimensions and
what do you
but
think I do during my exams? I think about all of this
yeah, but
and
okay,
then
so
I flunk the exams.
if I were to guess, so my guess would be aliens are definitely 100% real, but and I say this, I emphasize on this, but think how old our universe is. Billions and billions of years old. And how long have humans existed? Like few tens of thousands years. So when you see on the grand scale of things, humans have been on this planet for few thousands years, and we have just advanced ourselves. And do you think humans will still be here after 100,000 years? Because I don't think we will be. I don't think there's no way. It's not about like getting Earth destroyed or we can move planets, but the conflict and everything eventually we're just gonna die out. So, those 100,000 years in the grand scale of things, so if the whole universal time was 24 hours, humans haven't even existed for 1 second, not even 1 second, 1 microsecond. We haven't even existed. So, the chances of aliens existing, they are going through the process, they went through the process of what we already are going through, so they just became advanced and they got even more evolved and more advanced than us, and eventually after hundreds of thousands of years they became extinct. So aliens definitely exist, but our main goal is to find the aliens existing in this time frame right now. Even if we were to find any aliens, the best scenario would be us finding ancient ruins of a civilization that's already gone extinct millions of years ago. That's the highest possibility we are gonna find.
I
That's
wholeheartedly
yeah.
agree
I
with you.
just start blabbering. I just start babbling too much. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, that's the point of the whole thing we are doing, right? Yes, I wholeheartedly agree with you, and yes, I just have that much to add on to your
Wow,
topic.
did you just agree with me? Wow.
Well, it's
All right.
2020, anything can happen.
Surprise, surprise, surprise. I
Of
guess.
course, of course.
Yeah. So, what do you think if the aliens were to visit us? What do you think they would be like?
I don't
Would
think they
they?
would just come and knock on our door and they're like, hi, or just land their spaceship.
They'll just eradicate us. No, but if they're
No,
advanced
no,
enough,
no, no, no,
if they're advanced enough, like if they're not simple-minded as us, they would eventually see through it that conflict is not the way. So if they are advanced enough, it, only two things can happen. So the way we look at ants, there are more ants than there are humans on this planet, but those ants are insignificant to us. So if we were to, let's just say, we just bought a land, there are millions
they would
of
make
ants
us
living
slaves.
there.
They would just make us slaves, maybe, and just
No,
like
we
use
wouldn't
like
even. No, no, no. We wouldn't even be worth it. We wouldn't even be worth making slaves of, because okay, think about
they
this.
would have
You,
robots and
you
everything.
just yeah, you just bought a piece of land. Now you wanna make your house. There are millions of ants living in that land. Do you care? You just gonna eradicate. Are you even gonna contact with them? You literally just gonna eradicate and take over that land. So the way ants are to us, we are to aliens. So either that scenario, or either the aliens are intelligent enough to see that we conflict is not the way and they will try to help us progress. But for
I
that, there would need to be like many alien civilizations. So there would like need to have a group that people will just take us under their wing. So we'll just, if we were to find one, we'll just find suddenly a dozen of them because they know others. But yeah, that's
yeah,
just mind blowing, you know.
yeah, you know what? We totally stand together on the alien topic. I agree to whatever you said, completely with that
Wow,
topic
so
too.
I must have a brain. Finally, yes, finally someone
Of
agrees.
course,
Cheers.
of course,
Cheers to
of course.
that.
That's why you're here, no?
Yo, but imagine if they can shapeshift.
They can
Shapeshift. Imagine if they can just change
shape
the
shift.
features. Yeah. The thickness. Like, imagine the way if you can change the thickness.
Yeah, I haven't really thought about that topic, but yeah, that would be very.
Speaking about thickness. Yeah, you like that transition, yeah?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, speaking about thickness, it's not a great transition. You know why? Because last night I literally got into an argument with one of your best friend actually. I'm not gonna say who it is. We're not gonna name shame,
The one who is
but
always salty about.
I'll just write that in the chat. I just wrote her name. And
Ah,
girl, this
are
girl,
you?
I literally
You,
had more than half an hour of argument with this. Do you know why? Do you want to know why? So, okay, so I was just browsing Instagram last night, just minding my own goddamn business, and okay, I just saw her upload a story of okay, two people who have their own podcast, but those two are obese, and okay, nothing wrong with that. But the podcast, the main focus of their podcast was okay, my name is this, I am obese, so what? It is good to be obese, and I just
that does
lost.
not make it. It is never good to be obese. Okay, we are not gonna fat
Exactly.
shame. That it is
Exactly.
such.
It has nothing to do with fat shaming, but it's never good to be obese. But this, they were literally propaganding, like their propaganda, like it is good to be obese. Look at us and be proud of how obese we are. That's what the whole podcast was based on. So I literally lost it there. We had a whole half an hour argument, and this girl was so deluded. She was like, there is nothing
I would like to
wrong
make a
with being
statement here.
fat. Go
Maybe
on.
it could be controversial.
Yeah,
Such
go on.
people, such people who are not the good people who are promoting good things, not the bad people, but the ones you're talking about in the podcast. They are projecting their insecurities and twisting the whole topic, the whole point of discussion, and then presenting it to the young generations or to the people who are
Exactly.
easily gullible.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Exactly. So
And they get on
I
my nerves. They get on my
yeah,
nerves.
this girl literally started like there's nothing wrong with it. And I'm like, there is so much. I can literally name you five diseases on top of my mind. Being a medical student, I can literally name you cholesterol diseases, heart, how many heart diseases you can have, diabetes. I can literally, okay, nothing wrong with not having a slim figure because of society. I don't care. I don't give a flying F about society. No, you don't have to have a slim figure. You don't have to have like even a amazing one. Just be healthy, and even if you are overweight, it doesn't matter as long as you strive and work on yourself to be healthy. And no, I am not including the ones who are obese because of hereditary or genetic diseases. Okay, there's nothing they can do, but the people who can actually do something about it, but they choose to be ignorant. They're just like, okay, I'm obese, but it's good, accept me. No, if you are not gonna respect your own body, you're not even gonna try to strive for a healthier body for your own self. Do not expect me, do not demand respect from me. If you are not gonna, if you don't even have self-respect for your own body, do not demand my respect. Nothing wrong with being fat as long as you are working to be healthier, as long as you are
Exactly.
working, yeah, as long as you're going in that direction. And she was like, no, I'm obese, okay, I'm fat, what's wrong with that? And I'm like, as soon as, if you're just working, that's enough. I'm gonna give all my support to you. Why? Because at least you're striving towards a better, healthier state of body and mind. But these two women, they are literally, imagine, with the audience they have thousands, thousands of young children. Young minds are impressionable. If you tell them that there's nothing wrong with being obese, they will literally grow up thinking there's nothing wrong with being obese, and that's just not right.
That's called promoting obesity.
Exactly. And if I was smoking, I know smoking is bad for me. I know it's not healthy. I know it gives me cancer. But okay, I am smoking. I like it. That does not mean I will promote it as if it's such a good thing. No, it's not. And it would be wrong for me to
Okay,
promote
there's
such a
nothing to
thing.
be ashamed of being fat,
Exactly.
but you do not have to glamorize it in or
Exactly, nothing
make
wrong
it
with being
appealing.
fat as long as you strive to become better or just be in a healthy state. Fat people can be healthy. I've seen so many people. They can be healthy
Maybe,
too. You don't have to
may-
have a slim figure.
exactly,
Man,
but you
such
can.
people just get on my nerves, I
But
swear.
you chose the wrong person to discuss it with.
I
I
swear.
cannot.
I swear.
That's the
I'm
reason.
just
Okay,
glad I'm not in the same city as her. You know what? I'm
see,
gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna talk
she
about that
didn't. Okay,
topic.
she didn't approach the whole topic with logic like you did. She approached it with her emotions, with her experiences. So I mean, we don't expect anything else.
And after I laid down facts on her, like after half an hour of arguing, she literally just gave up. She was like, "Okay, you're great, you're mighty, you know everything, you're high." And I'm like, I do not care about any praises. I'm
I
just
know, I
giving
know.
you facts. That's all. I don't care about your
Okay, so
praises.
she gave the classic, you win and I don't care
Yeah,
argument.
exactly. I'm like, just and she got so salty. She literally went like, "Stop typing, or else I'm gonna block you." And I'm like, "Go on, block me. That would just prove that I'm right. I'm not gonna stand down just because you are threatening to block me. Go on. That would prove me right. Thank you."
See, the blocking thing is very sensitive right
Yeah,
now.
you know what? Let's move on. Let's move on.
Yeah,
Let's
exactly,
let.
exactly,
So
exactly.
so now I'm gonna need you to just transition. I'm gonna need you to keep talking because I am setting up the creative list and I'm setting up my OBS to record my screen because yes, now we are doing. So first of all, let me ask you this: do you know anything about football or Premier League in general?
Yes, I know that football how football is spelled. FOOTBALL.
That's all. And you have
That's all.
never watched a single Premier League match in your
Nope.
entire life.
Nope.
Yes,
Nope.
so to end our podcast, we are
I
gonna
do
be
not even
doing.
know what Premier League is. So
So, news update, one of us has to go. It's not me. One of us has to go, like, it's an emergency. But yeah, this was a short episode. This was just let it be a trailer for what's to come. We were gonna record about the Premier League prediction, but we will do that next week. May rest assured. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too much of a brain fart for you, and we will see you guys next week. This has been the Meme Genie, and I am with Carpo Johnson. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but
Capo Dicina. Capo Dicina.
that Capo C John Cena. But yeah, we will see you guys next week. Goodbye.
Bye.